Welcome back on the Good Morning Artesia radio show. We're just talking, Coach and I, about all these wonderful, fantastic offers that we're getting. You know, I apparently, there's somebody out there in the world who has my same surname, and they've passed away with no beneficiaries, and they've got $100 million US in a bank account. And if I cooperate, if I help this person here, I'll get 30% of that money transferred to me.
So you don't even get the million. You get $300K.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe that lets you have the million. Maybe you'd have helped.
I don't know. What would I do with $300K?
Donate to Bulldog basketball.
There you go. A portion of it anyway. Well, Coach Michael Mondragon is here to talk a little Bulldog basketball. First of all, let me ask you this. Border Conference tournaments going on.
Yes, sir.
8th and 9th graders. And this is, I bet you get an opportunity to watch some of these things because these are some of the kids that are going to be playing Bulldog basketball here in a couple of years.
Right. Yesterday, I wasn't able to because of the new rules with the percentages of kids who have COVID. You kind of, they're limiting some fans, and I didn't want to take a spot from a parent at the junior high. But our 8th grade boys won. I think they won by 16. They beat a Hobbs Highland team, I think. And our 8th grade girls won. Our 9th grade boys, both the orange and white teams, ended their season yesterday. They got beat on the road. I think our 9th grade orange was at Clovis. I'm not sure about our white team. They might have lost on Saturday. I'm not 100% sure about them. I'm not sure about the girls either, but we've got a really good group. I mean, our 9th grade group, Coach Kelly's done a really good job. Coach Rivera, they've both done a good job with those guys. And our 8th grade group actually is undefeated. Coach Campbell's boys in that class, and Coach Garcia is their head coach. And I know Coach Acosta, our 8th grade white team coach, he helps as well. So they've got a really good chance. I know our 8th grade girls, I think, maybe lost one game, and they've got a really good chance. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure those games might be at the Red Brick Gym on Thursday. I'm not 100% sure. I know I got to get with Coach Henderson, and he's got to finalize everything there at the high school.
Okay.
But they're trying to do that just to be able to allow more fans because it does hold more fans than the junior high would. So I'm pretty sure that's what they're trying to do there. But we'll get that to Eugene as soon as we know and that kind of thing. So
yeah. Now it looks like the girls will play Houston at 4:30 on Thursday.
Yes, sir.
And talking about the 8th grade. And the 8th grade boys will play Houston at 6 o'clock on Thursday. So it looks like they're back-to-back like they were last night on Thursday, 4:30 and 6. And both the boys and girls are going to play Houston out of Hobbs.
Yes, sir.
America. So
hopefully they find a way to win those Border Conference tournaments. I know that's really nice when your junior high programs have the success, and we appreciate all them down there. And Coach Khan, who's kind of does a lot of our athletic stuff down there. So they're doing a great job. You just got to keep going, and hopefully they come on top and win that Border Conference championship.
Yeah, and so is there a little bit of the teaching of the basics of Bulldog basketball that goes on at that level? Is that where they kind of get started?
Oh, absolutely.
8th grade, 9th grade?
Absolutely. You know, just like, people don't realize our Bulldog football program, a lot of success they have is because the continuity starts in the 7th grade, the terminology and everything they do all the way through high school. It's the same exact way for us. I mean, I remember watching Nick and Rylee down there, and they actually won the 9th grade Border Conference when they were freshmen, but they ran the same stuff we do. You hear with Seattle Bulldog, you hear Seattle, we run Utah, our 75, a lot of almost identical terminology that they run down there, they get to us. So it's really nice when they've gotten their feet wet, running and having success with the stuff we're running, and then we just add to it when they get to us. So we've been very successful down there, and it shows. It all starts with those guys. People don't realize, these guys here are having the success they're having at the high school because of what they did back when they were in junior high. You can't just show up in high school and say, hey, I want to be a basketball player, and here I am, because you won't have the success. And then the familiarity with the program and what you're trying to run. You run something for 1 year, you run it for 5, you run it for 7, you're going to be so much better, just because you did the way you rotate and the expectation of rotation and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, our junior high staff is doing a great job, a fantastic job. We've been really blessed with the continuity of keeping the same guys on our staff and teaching the same thing. And you got Coach Garcia down there. I mean, he's got over 25 years of coaching experience, head coaching experience at the varsity level. And it's really, really nice when you have somebody down there like that that's helping your program and developing those kids, and also teaching the expectations of discipline, all that kind of stuff. So they're doing a great job for us down there.
Yeah. So we actually had a camera there, and
that's where I actually watched it, was on KSVP and that kind of stuff. So that's really nice.
So our plan is to do that again on Thursday, wherever it is, if it's at the junior high or the Red Brick Gym. And so we're just going to kind of follow them along here in town as long as it goes. So does the higher seed host the championship game then on Saturday?
Yes, sir. Both our 8th and 9th grade, or 8th grade girls and boys, I think, are the 1 seeds. So I'm pretty sure they win on Thursday. They'll host the Border Conference Championship, and I think those are at like 10 and 11:30, or I'm not 100% sure on times.
Yeah.
But it's usually back-to-back. Girls will go first. And what a neat opportunity that would be if they both win again. They both get to host and get back-to-back games, which could be great crowds, and hopefully we're through this COVID stuff and maybe packed. Because I really love our junior high when it's packed. I mean, that's just a great atmosphere. And Mike Duff actually does the announcing for those junior high teams, and he does a great job as well. So it's just really fun and exciting time for Bulldog basketball and Lady Dog basketball for our junior high programs.
It was kind of funny, as I was leaving yesterday after getting them all set up, Duff was talking to Coach Garcia, getting pronunciations. And Duff had this like blank look on his face as Coach Garcia was, and he kept getting slower and slower in saying the name, hoping that at some point in time it would click in Duff's brain. But he wasn't grasping the concept of one of the names. It was kind of funny to watch.
You know, it's those parents again. I love you, parents, but sometimes you give us some names, even in class. I mean, it's like we're setting us up to fail. Like we got Japheth Zamarone, and he was actually on the news on KOB4 when we were in Albuquerque, and they think they call him J-Sap Zamarin or something. I'm like, I haven't heard that one, but Lee Faria actually called him J-Sap Zamarin. So maybe they thought he was Muslim. I don't know.
I don't know. That's crazy. But I don't know if Duff ever got it, the name, or what he said, or if he just called him by the first name or what. But that look on his face, that like, I don't understand what you're saying. and Dennis is just saying it slower. Slower.
You know, myself and Miss Lou, we do the graduation.
That's right.
Holy moly, we get lists on
and
Monday.
You want to get them right.
Yeah, exactly. Especially graduation.
Yeah.
And some of those names, man, it's just like, we were like, this is what it is, right? This is what, okay. Because it's just tough. So it's fun, but at the same time, you want to make sure, you call those kids by their right names. So.
There you go. Well, who'd you bring with us today?
I got 2 juniors. Love both these guys. Nick Sanchez and Rylee Jarratt. They're huge. I mean, they've really grown up this year. Nick was a returning varsity guy last year, and Rylee was on varsity but didn't play a whole lot. But both these guys are starters for us. Both these guys have come a long way, I mean, from where we were in November. And huge part of the reason why we're going to go try to win another district championship is these 2 guys right here, and they do a great job. They work hard. They're leaders on and off the field. They do a lot in the school for us, and just really, really good athletes and really good young men that work extremely hard. So again, a lot of our success is due to what they do, and I know moving forward they're going to have a great second half of the season in district, and really looking forward to big things moving on to state for these guys.
Yeah, Nick, been here before. What have you been working on, and what do you think you've really improved the most in your game this year?
I've been trying to be like a better leader. I think that I've gotten better at that, and I think playing hard consistently is something that I've tried to like improve, and I think I've also got better at that.
Okay. How about you, Rylee? What do you think you've really improved the most in your basketball game this year?
Probably just going up strong and using the backboard, because I haven't been using the backboard, and Coach K's been on me about that. So
that's what it's there for, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Otherwise, they just take it away. You don't need it. You just,
That changed the game a little bit.
It really would, wouldn't it? I don't know if that's a good idea.
Might be a lot of out of bounds right there.
It'd all be on the concession stand. That's what they'd be trying to do, is get the popcorn guy and do something like that. You guys have had some interesting road games over the last few weeks. So you went to Poque Valley, and then you went to Los Alamos.
Hope Tournament.
Hope Christian Tournament. What was the most interesting part of those trips for you guys? Could be on the court, could have been off the court. What was the most interesting part of a trip?
Well, we played Taos. We got beat, but it was just, I thought we played well, and I thought that was like the best we've played all year.
Okay.
But now I feel like we're playing a lot better since then. So
yeah,
I like seeing that, how we're just going up.
Good. So that was at Hope Christian, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What was that gym like?
Oh, it was small. The court was really small.
You mean it wasn't a regulation court?
It was smaller than it was like the junior high court.
Wow. So I mean, it was the minimum, right?
Yes, sir. Well, see, in high school, there's minimums and maximums. And like our gym, most of your gyms, standard high school gyms, you can always tell where the volleyball lines are.
Okay.
If the volleyball lines are right after the free throw line, which we call that like the mid-post area, a little bit above that, it's a standard court just because you know the spacing.
Yeah.
But like in Hope, the volleyball line actually goes all the way down to almost the block. So it's a smaller court. But I kind of like it because think about, and I didn't think about this until we got back home from it, but if you can execute in a tighter space and you can run all of your stuff in a tighter space, think about how much more success you're going to have when you get to a bigger court. Now you've got more room.
Yeah.
So I actually liked it. I really enjoyed it, and our guys got it from one end of the floor to the other pretty quick, and it was fun. It's a smaller gym. It's an old school feel. I mean, you know, those old school gyms. I remember those gyms where they had the fans behind the goal, you know, on the stages.
Yep.
And that's I really liked that. But I really enjoyed that tournament. Like Nick said, we played Taos, who's the number 1 ranked team in 4A right now.
Yeah.
And we were right there. So, and he is right. We're playing our best basketball right now. It's where we want to go.
We probably have to make some adjustments, though, when you shoot, because I'm assuming you get to certain spots on the floor, and you know that's how to take a shot, and then you get into a smaller gym like that, and you got to think about it for just a second.
It feels a lot closer.
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably shoot from the volleyball line, and it feels more like a true maybe step back 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, exactly.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
I think the smallest gym I ever watched a game in was girls played in Berlin.
Right.
And the main gym wasn't available, and so they sent it over to like the junior high gym. And the rings almost were touching each other.
Oh, wow.
It was that narrow. I had to sit at a little desk in the doorway to call the play-by-play because there wasn't any room inside the gym. So I'm sitting at a little school desk in the door trying to call the play-by-play. That was kind of fun. Rylee, how about you on all the trips there? What was your more interesting?
Probably just playing over the 3 days, just getting used to playing nonstop and not having days to go over and watch film and practice and just fixing things while we're going.
Yeah, which you'll have to do tournament time, so that'll be pretty good. How would you assess yourself through the non-district part of the season, getting ready for district?
I could have did a lot better, but I feel like that I did okay.
All right. How about you, Nick?
I feel like I did a lot of things good, and I feel like there's a lot of things I could get better at.
Okay. So you've got district.
Yes, sir.
Lovington, Portales, and Goddard. Have you studied those teams at all yet? I know Lovington is the next game, so that's probably the one you're working on for sure. But have you looked at district? Anybody else in district yet?
A little bit. Seen Goddard play, Lovington. I just haven't seen Portales play at all. Yeah.
So that'll be Tuesday. Get to go to Portales on Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
So
yeah, and we'll watch film today. We kind of really worked on us yesterday, and today we'll really start getting in that film, getting scouting report in, getting to know these guys. That's what's really nice about district. You get to take a deep breath for us, have a whole week. And our pre-district schedule, Gene, definitely by far got us ready for district.
Yeah.
It put us through the grinder. I mean, we played, Hobbs last week, really played well, really played really competitive, really played hard. And like they said, a lot of it's just learning the consistency aspect, playing hard and using the backboard and getting up and down and guarding and blocking out consistently. And I really like how this team is continuing to be coachable, continuing to grow, focus on those things, and Nick's right. We are starting to play our better basketball. We're starting to, you see that incline like you want right before district. We still definitely got things we got to clean up, but very tough district. Very, very tough. Taos, lost to Goddard. Lovington's right there. They've beaten some teams that we've lost to, but we know right now that, we've run this district for the last 3 years. I mean, we're back-to-back district champions, and somebody's got to knock us off. But we also know that we've got to go win it. You know, we've got to go take care of business. But these guys know, too. We haven't talked about winning district except yesterday morning one time and Saturday, and they know it's all about Lovington. One possession at a time, one game at a time, you know, one opportunity at a time. Make sure we focus in on that, and the end goal will take care of itself. So we just got to take care of that first 3 minutes of Lovington and then move on, and then the next 3 minutes in the first quarter and the second quarter, and that outcome and finding a way to be a 3-time district champion will take care of itself.
Good deal. Nick, Rylee, is there anything else you'd like to talk about today or mention or say hi to? Or
You better say hi, boy. He knows. Come on, Ryan.
Oh, no.
Mom and dad, at least.
Yeah. Hey, Mom and Dad.
I love embarrassing my boy Ryan. I love that guy.
No,
And then Nick had a question. What was that, Nick?
So how about Madison?
Oh, Madison.
Sorry, bro. Sorry, yeah. What about Kinsey, bro?
Madison and Kinsey, my boys say hi. They're too scared to give you guys shout out. Hey, y'all might actually get like lunch today or something. You never know.
Yeah, well, they're having tater tots and
Get them a hot dog and tater tots, man. There we go.
Oh, you're annoying.
candles on the table there, you know. The
Hey,
table.
Valentine's Day's right around the corner, man. You know.
This guy, man.
Nick, do you want to say hi to Rylee's parents?
No, I'll say hi to my mom. I bet you I'm sure my grandma's watching. My family.
Excellent. Well, good. Well, good luck Friday night and getting started with Lovington and the second season, as they say. So.
Yes, sir. And don't forget, guys, we have our tailgate, our 6-man tailgate. You know, for I think it's $10. You get hamburger, chips, drink, dessert. That all goes to our 6-man program that we use. Yes, sir. Well, it's not this Friday. The tailgate will actually be February 15th on Pack the Pit night.
When Goddard
But
is,
you can get your tickets. We're selling those. And then, of course, our golf cart. You know, those things have really been hot. We're only selling 2,000 tickets. The girls have their 1,000 tickets. The boys have our 1,000, and we'll be selling them at the game. So bring $20. You get your chance to win a brand new golf cart and a trailer. Get ready for golf season coming up in the spring. So, and I can't thank everybody enough, Gene. It's been a really, really good pre-district season for us. All the administration that have helped us, and you know, with COVID and making things work, and really proud of these guys. You know, they're really doing a lot of good things, and you know, we're getting there, Gene. We're getting that momentum going. We're almost there, playing our best basketball. But they know we want to hit that stride right towards the end of district and into state. And we've got a great opportunity on Friday to take care of home court. And we know Lovington's going to be a very good basketball team, very well coached. But we're ready. We're excited. We're anxious. Just want to encourage the crowd. Pack this pit. God, they've been great. We had a great crowd on Friday. Thanks, Artesia, for showing up. And these guys really can hear you, and I can hear you. And it really helps with that momentum and just getting these guys going in that extra gear if we have a great crowd. Our girls play at 5:30. They really need your help as well. We'd love to see a packed house for the first home district game on Friday night. We hadn't played a home on a Friday outside of Hobbs in a really long time. So just encourage everybody to come out, pack this pit. 2 big games for our girls and our boys. Start out District 1-0. So we just appreciate everybody that supported us, and bring $20 and buy you a ticket.
All right, will do.
Thanks, Gene. I appreciate it.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach Nick Sanchez, Rylee Jarratt. Thank you, guys. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a break.